on here and address this, and I'm only going to address it one time because you guys know generally I steer clear of drama. I don't start beefs with people. The only time I address certain things is when someone repeatedly continues to address me. I don't start beef.
A black man who does not like being black. He is not going. Okay, that's fine, but I don't have enough. Hold on. That's fine, but I don't have enough time to be up here to hear you rambling on about something that people are not interested.
But you're interrupting me.
They want to. That's fine. That's fine. What they want to know. They want to know this man's talk. Dude, nobody wants to hear you talk. That's what I'm telling you. They don't want to hear you talk. Taz, will you put him in the background really quickly? Because nobody wants to hear you talk. Like, he doesn't know how to test the temperature of the environment that he's in. They want to know why this dude is sitting up here with his nonsensical narrative. He just doesn't want to be black. That is what his issue is. He doesn't like blackness. Yes, you do. Even when they asked you, why do you like these women, you mentioned skin tone. The reason you like her skin tone is because it's the opposite of hers, but white women don't even have a skin tone. And you keep saying Spanish as if these aren't white women. These are white women. And then you said it has nothing to do with white men, but the only example that you provided that these women hold the benefit to you on was your interaction with a white male officer. So it is. It's about white male.
That was one reference where...
Okay, so what benefit do they pose to you? Okay, so what benefit do you do? Why do you want to date them? What benefit do you pose? Because you've mentioned freedom. You've mentioned skin tone, and you've mentioned a situation where she was able to win you favor with a white man. So let me go on mute, and you can explain what is the appeal of these women to you.
First of all, I like how they, well, except for the one that's put me on the bullshit. Overall, I've gotten a lot of cooperation out of them. I've had a lot of fun with them, and we spent good time together. That's pretty much it.
Cooperation with what?
Cooperation meaning that, we just have a good time. I mean, we just have a good time.
So I think you're misconstruing cooperation and having a fun time. Those two aren't the same thing. You can have a fun time with anybody. What does that have to do with cooperation?
Well, a lot of times they ended up helping me out or working with me on a lot of the things or goals that I had set for in life. Now I did have
such as what?
Well, a lot of the things I technically had to do on my own, but it was just good having her on my arm while I was doing it.
Give me an example.
Like I said, a lot of those things I had to do on my own. It was just good having her on my arm.
Sir, that is an example because you don't seem to be able to articulate what benefit these women are posing to your life beyond their skin tone, which is the exact opposite of yours. Why, if they pose so much benefits to you, why is it so hard for you to articulate it? If somebody asks me, why do I like a certain, let's say, for example, someone asks me, why do I like white men? If I was to date white men, let's say for the sake of this, I would say because white men have all the power in society. White men can elevate my social standing. White men can get other white people to influence a positive lived experience for me. White men are more likely to get married. White men are more likely to stay with their children. White men are more traditional. I would say those things, for example. But you're having a hard time articulating what it is these women bring to you beyond their skin tone, and they're interacting with white men, yet you keep saying that it's not about you having a hatred for your blackness. Why do you like these women? What benefit do they pose to you?
I just like how they fit into my life. I just like how they roll with me. I mean, to explain it to you to a T. I mean, Yeah,
I want you to give me examples of how these women enrich your life. Give me an example. You said they help you do things.
I'll tell you one way. Even though one of them, I go to the worst of the ones that I've ever dealt with when they put me on child support. At least I can say she birthed my child, and I'm able to, even though she gives me hell, I'm able to see my child even more and more. I'm able to, talk. I'm able to be a father more and more, just because of the simple fact that she did have my child. You know what I mean? So, hey, at the end of the day, she can give me hell. She can give me hell if she wants to. Any woman can give you hell. But
right, any woman can birth your children. Any woman can give you hell. What is it about this white woman where her whiteness, her non-blackness, because you're the one made the distinction that there's white women in particular. So what is it about her whiteness that fits better in your life?
I like her. I just like her. I like how she look. I like how she move. I like what she do. So I mean, that fits into my life because I like it. So I fit it into my life because I like it. It is what it is.
Right, but did you know that